Seven Stadia Pro titles announced for February. MotoGP 21 finally skids on the platform. There's 2 new games from Outright Games available right now, and there's a massive sale. All this and more. Welcome to the Stadia News TLDR, your short burst Stadia news source. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe to the channel so you never miss a Stadia TLDR and you stay up to date with all things Stadia. Let's get to it. So, as expected, the Stadia blog landed, and as expected, the Stadia Pro titles for February were announced. And boy, oh boy, there's some good ones. As expected, Life is Strange Remastered, that's basically Life is Strange 1 and Life is Strange 2, come to Pro. These were originally scheduled for a release in October, but they were delayed on all platforms until the 1st of Feb. But they're coming to Stadia Pro day and date when they land on other platforms. A win for Stadia. Maybe life ain't so strange. Looking at the other Pro titles, we have Cosmic Star Heroine, Nanotale, Merrick's Market, Fogs, and One Hand Clapping. This is the full version. There was a one hand clapping small demo much earlier in the year or last year. In addition to this, 2 brand new games to Stadia hit the store right now from our family-friendly publisher and supporter of Stadia, Outright Games. First of these is Fast and Furious Spy Racers Rise of Shifter. The criminal organization Shifter is on the rise, and it's up to you to stop their plans. Get ready to trigger traps, hit speed boosts, and outrace the competition to claim victory. To be the champion, you'll need to beat the growing threat Shifter in a high-stakes, adrenaline-fueled racing tournament from the South Pacific to the Sahara Desert and more. There's no shortage of action to keep the whole crew entertained. And secondly, as spotted because it was rated by the ESRB yesterday and mentioned live on the Stadia Monday Night Chat, every Monday night, 10 p.m. UK time, Troll Hunters Defender of Arcadia. In this game, you jump into the world of Troll Hunters as Jim Lake Jr. to stop Porgon, the trickster troll, and his sneaky plans. Team up with Claire in couch co-op, and also get a helping hand from lots more loved characters to face unknown evil forces and help stop the time apocalypse. And then finally skidding into view on the 1st of February is MotoGP 21. Some had wondered whether the sequel to MotoGP 20 would ever arrive on Stadia. Well, yes it has. Take your place on the starting grid and get ready for the most authentic 2 wheels racing experience. And as ever, Stadia are back with some awesome sales in the store with up to 80% off some titles. Some of the game deals on Stadia when they have these sales are incredible, and it's well worth filling your gaming boots. As well as normal Ubisoft suspects like Assassin's Creed Black Flag at £6.89 for Pro, Child of Light at £3.59, Assassin's Creed Valhalla at £29.99. Other notable titles include Darksiders Genesis at £12.21 for Pro members, Doom Eternal, £16.49, one of the best games on Stadia, and not just for Pro that price. Anybody can get it at £16.49. You've got The Crew 2 at £7.99 and loads more. Just check out the Stadia store and see what's on offer. In other news, Indie Clockwork Origins has announced it's bringing Elemental War 2 to Stadia, and it will have a Stadia-specific feature. The developer won't be drawn on what that might be, whether it's state share, crowd choice, touch control, etc. But watch this space. Stadia are also hiring across the board, as tweeted about by Matt Joseph, who is a Stadia engineer, who tweeted, "We're hiring at Stadia across several locations and roles. DMs welcome if you have questions." Now, some of these jobs have been featured for a while, so no, it's not a sudden surge of brand new jobs all at once, as some people have erroneously observed. But it is good to see there's a focus on the engineering side and the idea of improving the ease with which developers can bring their games to Stadia. Talking of improvements for Stadia, Vulcan, the underlying software that games need to run on for Stadia, have announced a new release, Vulcan 1.3. Point of interest here is that the representative of Stadia has stated, Vulcan 1.3 and the Roadmap 22 milestone bring many welcomed quality of life improvements for developers, such as dynamic rendering, which eliminates the need for render pass and frame buffer objects and provides a more streamlined approach for rendering. We look forward to making these improvements available on Stadia. One for the tech bods out there for you. And finally, cue the light-hearted news bit. Super Animal Royale, a game which is of course free to play on Stadia, is getting some new content. The main feature to note for me is the BCG, or the Big Clucking Gun. Well, there is your Stadia News TLDR. Make sure that you hit the likes, as I like it, YouTube likes it, and it helps people like you find great Stadia content like this. And please, if you're new here, then please subscribe, toggle that notification bell, and then you'll always know when I go live with Stadia content like this. And if you want more news and in-depth analysis and opinion on Stadia, make sure that you never miss the Stadia Monday Night Chat, 10 p.m. UK times every Monday night. Till next time, goodbye.